Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. So I may have mentioned in a previous stream that I've been collecting quite a bit of Shadowcraft cards and booster packs that all seem to have a common theme, and I was going to try to build around that theme. So the cards that I've been getting a lot of copies of were cards like this, where they have revolved around Burial Rite. And I figured, you know what? I should try to make a deck around it, and I've been playing around with it in the event, and it's been doing fairly well. And I also heard that there's a very high-end competitive list that's not too different from my list. I just have a few of my personal selections that I put in here. Like I have a couple copies of Mino.
Sorry, but work comes second.
Because she's probably one of my favorite Shadowcraft cards. And the Megason Deathbringer is just a staple that I like using. I wanted to try to put the yokai in here, but I couldn't find a way to put them in the list where they function or benefited. But the Zhangji does actually serve a purpose in this list. I had a couple copies of her. I didn't feel like she was all that good, but in this deck where I reanimate stuff a little bit more often, she does tend to come back, where you'll sometimes hit her with the Whole Spirited Necromancer, and if you want to do an early cast of Fatal Order, you can sometimes hit her with that. But yeah, this card right here is the real reason why the Zhangji is in the deck. But more or less our win con is to either play this guy for 7 mana, or use Fatal Order to take one of these from the graveyard and put it on the field for a little bit. That's our win con. Our second win con is I ended up getting 2 of these guys for boosters. And I feel like this is just a really good card. Because it'll invoke onto the field and then bounce to hand, and then when it leaves the field and goes into your hand, we get a Lich. And then you get to play it once you have 80 mana. And then once you've done that, it's just going to make a Lich every turn. And I got 2 of them in the deck. If I had a third one, I'd put it in here. But this is the real spoken champion, where we're pretty much only going to try to use our evolution points here, unless there's another reason to earlier on, like we're going to die otherwise. This guy being a 5/5 with ward will save us time and time again. Other notable cards is I have 1 Feyran. If you have more of this card, I would not be against putting it in here, because we will hit that Rally 10 probably every game. And if you were to make this list, I would say take out my... If you have more legendaries, I've been told using the Lovers would be good. So cards that if you want to swap out, if you want to make your own version, I would say is get rid of the Minos, get rid of the Mechasaws, maybe keep the Zhangji. But there are better cards that you could be playing. This is my list. This is my version of this list. And this is what we're going to be playing. But without further ado, we will resume where we left off. We're halfway through this Guild War. It's time to see what the 12-year-old's doing. Right after we listen to this speech about purgation for the umpteenth time.
These 8 wills, these disturbers of serenity. Miserable, wretched. Their purgation would be simple.
Oh, I can put it on auto.
Wills, emotions. Purgation is the ruler with a will.
We've been playing this game for hundreds of hours, and we just now learned that you can auto-scroll text.
Vessel,
Oh man, what have I been doing?
Emotion shall be revealed to purgation.
Although, I said it now, but we're gonna just immediately disable it because I want to have control over the game.
Where am I?
Oh, she's gonna spawn in relatively the same location that Rowan did. Yay! 12-year-old probably not alone for
I
long.
don't know. Where should I go? Where?
I just realized that her hair is in buns underneath these weird things that are attached to the buns. Because twin tails are soon tails. I don't know. There's probably a reason. But I just thought these were decorative to make it look like mouses, but I never really noticed until now that there's actually a bun in there.
I don't know. Mother? Father?
Mickey Mouse much?
Who's there?
Just a tall guy sleeping. Don't worry about it.
Is he sleeping? Something strange about this guy.
Marlone? I'm starving. Food.
Who's Marlone again? Oh wait, that was the chick from the Blade Rights, right?
Marlone? What are you saying?
Who's there? Ah, sorry. I was half asleep.
Are you going to hurt me?
No. Sorry, I sent someone there, so I just...
No! Stay away from me!
Necromancy? You're just a kid. What's this all about?
I told you to stay away from me. Don't get any closer.
Wow, you really are the antagonist in this scenario, aren't you, Luna? Bazooka goblins. You're in like a little minecart. That's cool. Man, I love this backdrop, how it zooms in on the city.
Stay away!
I wish I could tilt the camera.
So sleepy.
So sleepy. So we want a play.
Don't make me fight like I mean it.
Nice. We have our play. Oh, I forgot to mention Tithy. Well, Tithy is in here to throw into the graveyard, or if we desperately need a board state, she gives it to us in the late game. I was running this card. I think I took it out.
All these dead floaty things. Ow!
We have all three of the Tithys in our hand. Let's get rid of them.
Let Tithy make it all better.
Late game, she can be really useful because a 1/9 with Ward. This is the problem that I honestly have with Shadowcraft. It's not that I don't like Shadowcraft, it's just that I feel like a lot of the cards are overstated. Like, in Magic the Gathering, a 7-mana 1/9 that also comes into play with two other things would never be printed. I say that, knowing full well that Wizards, if they want to make a card pushed, they will do that, but it'll never be something that'll be printed at uncommon for sure. Okay, what is this guy's board state? No, that has to go. Actually, let's just go wide.
Sorry, but work comes second. Yuck! Now I'm a ghost?
And then next turn we have our 5/5, and we'll evolve him.
Your death will make me stronger.
Oh, really? How overstated does stuff get in Hearthstone?
I'm
miss you, my dear.
Like, the prime example that I'm sick and tired of bringing up in Shadowverse, though, is, what's her name? Carl Caddy Sorceress. She's a 6-point creature that does, like, 3 things. And also on top of that, she's a 4/7. Or a 4/6. Okay, we want to put this in the graveyard so that we can Fatal Order it out.
We can be together once again. Let Tiffy make it all better.
The corrupted soil style will not tolerate evil!
You quit after Fortune's Hand came out. Oh yeah, because they added, what's that card? The Fool is literally the same thing.
Happy Undead Day!
No, we, if you showed up a little earlier, we previewed this deck. This is a deck that I put together through cards that I've just picked up in boosters. Because I got 2 of this guy in a booster, and I figured I should make a deck based around this guy, just getting him out as quickly as possible. Which we just did. Apparently there is a meta deck that's pretty similar to my deck list, but for the most part, I'm running a lot of cards that are my personal favorites as well.
Life is too dear! That hurts.
Like, if I had another copy of her, I'd probably put her in this deck. Because we hit this rally count really quickly.
Hey, that's her! You're mean!
Poppy.
Like, this is something that I would imagine is pretty crazy in most card games. Like an 8-mana 6/6 that spawns a 4/4 every turn.
Let Tiffy make it all better.
Life is too dear!
We don't really need our evolution points, we just get so much value. You see, I find it more fun to just make my own deck for the story. I think she's a pretty good card. I think she's way overstated for something that's an uncommon. Or a silver card. But overall, I think she's pretty good. Okay.
It's just business.
Wait, how much damage do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have lethal.
Come hither.
Is there an attack all button?
Life is too dear! That hurts.
Why won't you let me beat you? How come? How come you won't let me beat you?
I really don't like Luna, but she's growing on me.
Are you one of the mages from Magus? No. I don't remember anyone like you. Don't think there were any necromancers to begin with.
You're scaring me.
Poor little thing. You're just a kid.
Mother, father, this old man's scaring me.
Old? I'm not... No, I guess I must look old to a kid your age.
He's so sensible. I like this Nicola Adele guy.
Kids aren't really my strong suit. Can't say I really understand them, but anyway, I'll back off. And I'll apologize. So would you cut it?
Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
I'm really sorry. I get attacked in my sleep at times. It's just a habit.
Stop saying weird stuff. I'm not going to attack you.
You've been attacking him for minutes now.
Well, I'm sure that's so. And I'm not about to duel with a child.
Yeah.
Duel? No, it's not like that. I don't even know. But I hate you.
Aw, she hates him.
Kids aren't really my strong suit. But I can't just ignore her, can I? Makes my heart ache. And that power of hers, it's no good at all. It's gonna crush her at this rate. I don't know about fixing her, but I sure can't leave her to fend for herself. It looks like this is gonna be a busy day. First that guy in the funny armor, now this.
We've been going through the story in a procedural method. Like, the way the characters are just listed, top left to bottom right, we basically have been doing it like this. We start off with Arisa, and then we do all the way to completion her story arc for whatever the chapter is. Like, we did all of Morningstar Arisa, and then we did all of Morningstar Erica, and so on. So, we've done Guild War 4 times now. This is the 5th out of the 8 that we've done so far for Guild War.
Guess I better go after. Hope I don't run into any monsters.
You can actually see my first impressions and reactions to them. Like, after a stream leaves the archive here, it goes to my YouTube channel, which there's links down below me if you're watching this on Twitch still. Fear. Go on. Yes, we have done Morningstar. We have played as U1. I built an artifact deck. No, we haven't even started Guild War U1 yet. So that means we've done Guild War... I didn't do Guild War the weird combination one that it does afterwards, I'm told. So we've done Arisa, Erica, Isabel, Rowan, and now we're doing Luna. Yeah, this is my list, by the way. Yeah, basically our goal is just to get this guy or this guy on the field as quickly as possible. Which means we'll win on turn 7 or 8, usually. And if they're still alive after that, we just punch face with a bunch of 4/4s.
That guy was really scary. He isn't coming for me, is he?
Well, we haven't gotten really stuck in the story so far. I've tried the story decks. They're interesting.
What should I do now?
But because I'm like a avid card game player, I felt like adding some arbitrary difficulty to the story mode would make the playthrough more thrilling. So I've only been trying to play with decks that I've built. And to make it more restrictive, I've been doing rotation decks on top of that.
That's it. They're gone.
So someday, people will look back on this stream of this playthrough of the story mode and wonder, man, I miss when the rotation looked like that. Or, man, the rotation was bonkers, stupid, broken back then. Why did they ever print Carl? Did they... Man, she's much more balanced now that they nerfed her. But until that happens, we live in this time period.
Once someone dies, that's it. I don't want to go on any more adventures. So now what do I do? What can I do to help Mother and Father? I don't know.
I have seen Unlimited. I don't like it. Yeah, I know that it's a slower format, but that's why rotation formats are like that in almost all card games. It's to limit the card pool. Like, have you ever played Magic the Gathering Legacy, where every single card that's been printed in Magic the Gathering is playable, minus like 1 or 2, I forget which. When you have a card pool of 20,000+ cards, because eventually Unlimited will become that. It's one of the reasons why I feel like standard rotation sets are pretty much the bread and butter of most card games, because they sit in their own little vacuum and they can establish their own little meta. Whereas in an Unlimited format, every mistake that the card developers come up with is open for all to bear, which leads to bans and cards being restricted. Although in a CCG, at least they can nerf or fix cards if they become too much of a problem in the meta. We don't have that advantage with Magic the Gathering because it's a cardboard, real paper.
Are you going to hurt me? No, I don't want you to.
But for the most part, that's one of the reasons why I don't play a lot of Unlimited. In real life, I play Commander, Magic the Gathering, and even that has its own ban list. I think the devs see it pretty similar to most other card games, and that's why there is a rotation in Unlimited. Isn't it still one of the top 3? Even after 2 sets have come and gone? I'll tell you this much. Once I made a Carl deck, the next 50 games that I played against real players, I only went up against 3 that were not decks that were running Carl. Let's look at it from like a MOBA perspective. Just look at the percentage of decks that are currently running in Standard, and look at what percentage of them are running Carl that have access to the card. And if that percentage is above, let's say 60%, that means the card is too powerful. And that should be like the measuring stick that we use for everything. But the problem is, push cards and chase cards are a thing that motivate people to open packs. So every so often, if a card at the legendary rating is overpowered, it's going to be overpowered for a reason.
No, Mother and Father said they're hurting. So why? I don't want anyone to hurt me. And I don't want to do this anymore. I don't!
Vengeance is balanced in its own way because of the fact that there's a lot of ways you can knock somebody out instantly. Like, I do have one Unlimited deck where I play Prophetess of Creation and smack somebody for 20 damage. I can't activate Vengeance if I kill you in 1 hit. Wrath was apparently really meta at one point in Unlimited. I was told Wrath Bloodcraft. I personally don't like playing Bloodcraft because I don't have any good Vengeance cards. Like, the only good ones I have are like some of the default ones, like, oh, this was a 4/3, but if you have Vengeance, it has Storm. It's like, I don't see the point. I'd rather have better cards.
The two of us play. What joy!
Yeah, when I was playing a few weeks ago, the meta was so stale, there was only 3 decks that I ever ran into. There was Runecraft Carl, and Runecraft, what was it called? Item Shop, and then there was Discard Dragoncraft.
The corrupted soil style will not tolerate evil!
My allies, my friends.
Lovely day for a fight.
Sorry, but work comes second. Ow! You're mean!
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I had a Havencraft deck that I made before Fortune's Hand came out, and I was winning quite a few games with that. And it was not a meta deck in any shape of the way. It was literally just a jank. I threw a bunch of my favorite cards together.
Let Tiffy make it all better.
Okay. I don't want to draw more cards, so we're just gonna... thin their board a little bit.
Well, aren't you something?
Yeah, Evolved Sword, I'm told, has fallen off of the meta. I like Swordcraft because it's just a generically all-around good playstyle.
Stars are so
But I'm
gorgeous.
primarily a Forestcraft player, a Runecraft player, and a Havencraft player. Those are the 3 that I main. I spend most of my free time playing those 3. And that's only because Havencraft, I find it annoys people enough to where their win conditions take longer to win, so that you can sometimes just punch face at the end.
Happy Undeath Day!
The corrupted soil style will not tolerate evil!
You beckoned?
Want to play? But...
The deck I've been having a lot of fun with, that I've been playing lately, is sadly, I don't have any legendary cards in the deck that make it work, is my Greenwood Guardian deck.
Tap your feet to the beat.
I'll live again. Happy Undeath Day!
The corrupted soil style will not
beckoned?
tolerate evil!
Everyone gets experiences burnout with their games, their favorite games eventually. The reason I even started trying Shadowverse in the first place, which is around when World Uprooted came out, was because I was getting burned out with the current meta in Magic the Gathering, where every single thing was ramp into Ugin, ramp into Ugin, ramp into Ugin, and or what was it? I'm losing my train of thought.
did he make it all better?
Frolic with the spirits! Frolic with the spirits! Suppose I'll take that.
And then there was like a...
Let me hear
Oh yeah,
your
Teamer
mellow.
Reclamation.
I shall sing your
Oh,
praises,
Teamer
Castor.
Rec... Yeah, that's a lot of
The miasma
damage.
can't prevail.
Oh, don't run away!
But I'm the living one.
Do I have lethal? I don't think I do. So we'll just play our win con.
Frolic with the spirits.
Probably should
I'll
wipe
show
their
you.
board out as well.
It's just business.
To the gods I return. Time to pay the piper. Frolic with
To the
the
gods I
spirits.
return.
You beckon.
I'll get you out in a jiffy.
Oh, RNG. I thought you said MG. I was having trouble reading the font.
May the forest be at peace.
Yeah, there is a little bit more skill involved.
Let's play.
Well, the only skill I would say that's involved in Shadowverse all that much is knowing when to evolve and when you should use your evolve points. Unless you're playing one of those decks where you just keep getting your evolve points back and then it never matters. Does this win?
Let did he make it all better?
Punch face.
Mother, Father.
The reason there's a lot of things that I actually wanted to mention earlier when I was making my deck that I didn't really have an opportunity to mention. I guess I'll mention it now.
No!
Was one of the things that I really like about Shadowverse over Magic the Gathering is I've been playing, because of the quarantine, I've only been able to play Magic the Gathering through online games like Arena lately. But Arena is such a bad game. It feels so nice to play Shadowverse where it makes it feel easy, where I'm opening sometimes 2-3 packs a day with little to no effort, and I have a lot of gold saved up where I could open 10 packs a day if I really wanted to. And on top of that, the event special cards, where you get the alternate art of certain existing cards, when you unlock those in Shadowverse, you actually get the cards. But if you unlock alternate art in Magic the Gathering Arena, if you don't have the original card that you have the alternate art for, you just have alternate art for a card you don't have. So you can never use it. Yeah, this is probably one of the best free-to-play games I've ever played, period. Because as much as my harsh criticisms can be against certain cards being overpowered, being chase cards, I'm willing to let a lot of it slide because of the fact that I get to open so many packs, and I haven't spent a cent on this game yet. If I had money to burn on this game, I probably would, because I wouldn't feel guilty about it considering of how much the game has already given me for free. And then there's daily login bonuses, which are nice, which is something I wish Arena had, but doesn't. And the ability to take all of my duplicate cards and just turn them into a resource that I could use to make any card I want is really nice, instead of the wildcard system that Arena has. Literally, this is a game that cares about its players more than it cares about making money. Because they know that keeping people playing the game is going to get more people in to play the game, which in turn gets them more money on the people that do spend money on it.
Get lost. You don't know how to take no for an answer. I don't like that much.
Hilltop Wolf.
People stay away from this hill, and so the monsters run wild. I forgot to tell you that.
But let's see. I honestly don't know how the matchmaking system works, but I have only ran into a ton of meta decks when I'm in the rank queue. If I'm playing for fun or just playing to grind out quests, I don't run into all that many meta decks. I maybe run into a meta deck like one in every three. Because whenever I've been playing in the matchmaking queue, just playing against random players, every like third game that I've gone up against usually sometimes turns out to be a player that it was their very first game that they've ever played, and they were using like a default deck. Yeah, casual play seems fine, but rank right now is like a mess where you get people that are just trying out the game or just trying out the competitive format to get temporary gems, and then people that are just trying to grind out the Viridian gems with meta decks. But that's the problem. That's not so much a problem with Shadowverse's ranking system and the player base. That's more of a problem with the fact that the meta has become stale.
Did you come to save me?
I suppose so. Something got the better of me.
Which is one of the reasons why Magic the Gathering, in order to maintain a healthy meta, they will ban or temporarily ban certain cards so that they don't basically control the format. Because literally, if a deck has a win percentage that's above 55 to 60%, then that means there's no reason to not play it. Because if every deck had around the same amount of win rate, it would be a fair and balanced game, which is what you want for in terms of balance in any game. But if that scale is tilting so much, where some decks have like a 60, 70, 80, or even 90% win rate, then that's a completely broken game, and of course people are only going to play meta decks. I think if the devs just start nerfing a few cards here or there, or just banning them temporarily until like they rotate out, the meta won't be as stale as it is.
Are you a good guy?
You don't know who I am, do you, you little squirt? Something in your reaction tipped me off.
I'm not a squirt. I'm Luna.
Luna, did you happen to come from another world?
Wow, he's really smart.
But I thought that maybe I could help Mother and Father, so I went through the gate.
The gate. I see. Did you come alone?
No, there were some grown-ups who said to come with them, but they're not here now.
So something interfered.
Wow, this guy's just got all the pieces together. Wow.
I don't know. And I don't know who you are either. Who are you?
My name's Nicola Adele. You're Luna, right? Good to meet you.
You're scary.
I hear that a lot. It's not like I try to be, though.
This guy is weird. It's like he's scary, but he's not. You're kind of scary, but you helped me. So I won't be scared of you anymore.
Oh?
Ah,
So, Luna, what did you come here in search of?
I missed this friendly music.
I want to help Mother and Father. They're hurting because of me.
I haven't been playing the game enough to put every single card under a microscope to know what's deserving of a ban or not. Although, a lot of my attention seems to always be on the legendary cards that seem to be a little bit too powerful. Like, Invocation as a mechanic feels broken. Like, if I had to get rid of one thing in all of Shadowverse that might make the format better, it would just be get rid of Invocation. So many cards have it, and some of the requirements for some of these cards are too easy to do.
Mother and father? Ah, there, at your back.
Like, some of the best examples is that one card where if you get 7 Naturan Great Trees to die, then it just jumps to the field, gets +7 power, and also has Storm. I don't know what they were drinking when they made that card, but that just seems 8 kinds of broken.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's all...
This is bad. I'm starving.
Who cares?
There's a place I go a lot. I'm going there now. What about you? If you don't mind, we can talk there. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with kids. Am I supposed to hold your hand or something?
No, I'm okay.
All right. It's this way. Watch your step.
Yeah. Another game mechanic that I think should always be taken into consideration when looking into balance is counterplay. If there's no counterplay, then, or there's no way to interact with the card, then it's kind of just a bad card. The problem I have with Carl is that there's no condition. It's just she hits the field and gets instant benefit. And then if you evolve her, you get even more benefit.
Ugh. I'm beat. Aren't you tired at all?
I'm fine. How come you're so tired?
My body's broken. That's why. We're about to fly from here into town.
Fly? Like up high? That sounds scary.
Nothing scary about it. I'll hold you.
Ah!
Hold on tight.
On top of being a really big creature.
We're here.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Did he just jump into town?
Sorry, did that hurt?
Yeah, a lot. I knew I hated you.
Oh, no. I'm very sorry. Are you all right?
Oh, we met him in the last story.
Who are you?
Feed me, Marlone. Luna too.
Oh yeah, this is who Marlone was.
Stay away. I hate you.
Looks like she's not too happy with me.
Nicola, you always act so aggressive.
It's not like I try to be that way.
I will not listen to your excuses. Someone who was hurt just came to me. Please, apologize this instant.
It's kind of adorable that she's hiding behind this guy that she's just met.
Ah, that guy in the weird armor? Was he all right?
Did he seem all right to you? No, and he wasn't. On top of all the problems you cause everyone, now you've even hurt a small child?
She isn't hurt.
I'm simply at a loss for words. Miss, everything is okay now that I'm here.
Who are you, old man?
Old man.
Old man?
So you're a geezer now too? I guess you've been getting a little wrinkly lately.
Now they're making jokes.
No, I have not. Miss, I would ask you not to call me old.
Man, he cares about his appearance that much.
Who are you? Are you nice?
I am Marlone Median, and yes, I am nice. Are you feeling hungry?
A little.
Good. I just happened to bring lunch with me. Let's eat.
Hatched a life form.
What's that?
Yeah. It's not that the Union Burst effect, I think, is fine if that was her only effect. It's the fact that she has that on top of reducing max defense by 5, and then has an evolve effect that destroys all creatures with 3 defense or less. That's the problem with Carl.
Ah, this again? I'm at a loss for what to do.
Another present from Magus, huh? Just when I'm about to collapse out of hunger. I'll fix this in an instant.
That's not acceptable, Nicola. How many times do I have to tell you that if you cause a ruckus in the town, you'll completely destroy the place?
I'm doing what I can to take it easy.
That said, it's still a problem. I'm not much of one for battle. What do you say we, run away?
Why? How come you're so mean to me?
Miss, yoo-hoo, that isn't safe.
I don't get it. How come?
Is she talking to it?
I hate you. I hate mean people. I hate you so much.
Yeah, but a card that's universally good in every meta, there's a problem with that. Because if you have 3 Carls in your deck,
Stop.
you will pretty much win on... If you have 3 evolution points, you win on turn 7, provided you draw them all. And that is the only requirement, is to draw them all. Actually, we can keep this opening hand. This is another reason why Tithy's in the deck, because if I sacrifice Tithy to Demonic Possession, I just get 2 cards in my hand. This is just a 1-mana draw 2. Yeah, I like Haven.
Let Tithy make it all better.
Keep the burial rites coming.
Shimmer in the night.
I like playing Havencroft Ward decks, because it's funny how many decks that are combat-based just get shut out completely by it. In fact, I'm looking forward to playing Eris's story mode, because it looks like she's with Esquimali. Can't be targeted by spells and effects.
All right. Crystals of snow shimmer in the night.
That just what? Hmm. I think we need to get the Mecha Saw out. Because this will trade with something. World Uproot is where I first started playing. Okay, we need to get rid of that tiger. This gets rid of 2 creatures. Okay, am I dead on crackback?
A blow to make dragons tremble.
Heavenly Hound.
Ow! You're mean!
Fall back.
Yeah, we're just dead. That sucks.
You're mean! Don't be mean to my friends!
Yeah, so this is the only weakness of the deck that I've really come to find, is that you could really get screwed over by inconsistent drawing. But that's true in any card game, so I try not to complain about it.
Stop! I hate you!
Like, in Fortune's Hand, there's a card that I feel is just a more balanced version of Carl, and that's the Lycanthal the Fool. She's a 2-mana card that puts a spell that reduces max defense in your hand, or she can put a different spell in your hand that just randomly spell boosts cards when you draw them. Wrath and Vengeance are okay mechanics. It's just you need the cards that benefit from them in order to see the benefit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use the Mecha Saw.
Crystals of snow shimmer in the night.
Let's turn you into a skeleton. There's a few cards in that make it... Well, Wrath, once you get Wrath, you have that for the rest of the game. But there's a few cards with Vengeance that can just let you have Vengeance for a turn, regardless of your current health total. Those are pretty interesting. What is the point of this thing? Let's roll the dice.
Playtime is over. I came to slay.
You're mean!
Okay, turn something into a skeleton, please. There we go. See, look, I have a big ward too.
この墓所は我らの冷たき同調
My beautiful skin!
And now I can start smacking back. And that's game.
冷たき同調
What's your opinion on the Shadowverse anime?
Happy Undeath Day!
Sorry, but work.
Tsume taki docho.
That seems dumb.
Why is this happening?
The whole gimmick of vengeance is that you're getting back for going down in health, so why would you even have a card that does that? I actually like the MC. He's pretty
I
likable.
hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
What a surprise indeed! She's mastered necromancy at such a young age.
No, I wouldn't say that she's mastered it yet.
Why? Why are you all so mean? I don't want to hurt Mother and Father. I don't want to.
It doesn't seem she has. Where did you find this child anyway, Nicola?
The first tournament was where the Swordcraft guy and Hero go off against each other, right? Kazuki? I thought that was an okay arc.
Up on the usual hill? I'm not sure, but she's probably from another world, too.
She seemed, as far as I can tell, the anime seems to be well done. And honestly, it's doing what a lot of other card game anime does, which is boo. But it's doing it better than a lot of those other anime did. Like, compare this first season of the Shadowverse anime to, like, the OG season of Duelist Kingdom Yu-Gi-Oh! I would take this over that any day.
Are you positive?
That's kind of how an MC works.
I said probably.
Ah, that's right, isn't it? At any rate, we need her to, calm down.
That's more of a product of how anime is made these days in a more seasonal format than back in the old days where an entire season was a tournament. Although the tournament that's going on in the anime right now looks like it's going to last the entire second half of the season.
Have a seat here, miss.
Yeah. I feel that the intro arcs of Shadowverse was just a good way to introduce each individual character, and they had their own arcs. The only problem I have with the first half of Shadowverse's anime is that some character arcs went completely unresolved, but they did get resolved in this second arc that's happening right now. Like, Alice's story arc seems to have finally resolved, and, what's his name? I forget the Spellcraft user's arc got resolved in the most recent episode. So the characters are growing and developing at a decent pace, and overall I find it very palatable.
How come?
Let's have some scrumptious sandwiches. They're handmade Marlone Median originals.
Are they really yummy?
I wouldn't go that far. I'd say they're just okay.
Nicola, your input isn't needed here.
All I'm telling is the truth.
Come on now, eat up. I've brought soup as well.
Okay.
Last I checked, turning the top card of your deck into the exact card you need to win every single time doesn't exactly follow the rules either.
I'm sorry, Luna. My mechanical core isn't doing so well, so I can't help myself.
It's okay. I'm not...
Good to hear. Now give me mine, Marlone.
All right, but she seems afraid now. Would you please wait till later to eat?
I'm not scared of him anymore. I was before, but not now.
I liked the tag battles in the anime, actually. It looked pretty cool. I would love that to be a format, because we have tag battles in Magic the Gathering. It's called Two-Headed Giant, and it works pretty similarly.
Oh, still, I don't exactly want you to have to see him eating.
You're right. I'll eat later.
I'm sorry, Nicola.
Nah, I should be the one apologizing. Sorry for everything.
Go on, have as many as you want.
However, that wouldn't be possible in Magic the Gathering Arena for sure to do Two-Headed Giant, because that UI will never support a second player having a board state. In this, where you're both sharing a board state, I think it's doable.
Thank you.
Technically, the MC's already lost once. He lost to Lucia the first time he fought him. Just because the opponent lets him win doesn't mean it counts.
Do you like it?
The only thing I have against the main character is his backstory seems to not be finished yet, because it looks like they're saving that for later.
It's okay.
Well now.
It's okay, but... it's really good. It's like the sandwiches that Mother used to make.
Oh, she
It's
does
way
like
different,
it.
But still.
So she does like it, but he doesn't like it, so she's going to pretend
You're
it's
still
not good.
growing. Eat up.
Why did you pat my head?
Oh, head pats.
Do I need a reason? I just did.
Yeah, they kind of are spacing out the character development, though, in favor of tournament arcs. More tournament arcs.
Oh.
But a competitive game as a premise for a show, that's kind of to be expected.
His hands are big and strong, like Father's. Mother. Mother.
She misses her parents.
Hey. What's got you crying? Was I too strong? Did it hurt?
That isn't it, Nicola. She's probably been sad the entire time. She needed to cry.
Mother. Father.
I let it all out, Luna. Now she can finally get some character development.
You poor thing. You're just...
alone.
Go ahead and cry, miss. There are no gods in this world, but still.
Jeez, man. Could you lay it on a little thicker?
I'm sure that your tears will be seen all the same.
Oh. I've heard of that one. I don't watch it, though. How many times has Yugi lost in Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I can only think of the one time where he only lost because Kaiba threatened to commit suicide in the middle of the game.
There, you poor creature.
Mother. Father.
It's hard to watch anyone cry, but it's even harder when they're a kid. Do something, Marlone.
Well, I might be able to if she was as simple as you.
Hey, I'm not the one crying, am I? And I ate something better.
Are you saying my sandwiches taste bad?
That I don't know. But Luna, are you full?
Yeah.
How many sandwiches did you eat?
Half?
Half. Of one. You're a growing girl. You need to have at least one whole sandwich.
He just shoved more food in her mouth.
Nicola, you can't just shove things into other people's mouths.
Sometimes you gotta. Did you chomp that down? There you go. Have a pat on the head.
Have a head pat. She doesn't like that.
You're not gonna get the nutrition that you need with just one, though. Here, have another.
Oh my god.
Open wide.
Oh god. You're bad with kids.
I can't allow you to do that, Nicola.
It was a joke. Don't get so bent out of shape.
Your jokes are too aggressive.
Are you two guys friends?
Friends? Marlone and I?
I'm less a friend and more someone who's taken it upon himself to care for Nicola.
He's my sandwich artist.
That's a good way of putting it. He's my sandwich artist.
Oh?
Speaking of sandwich art, yesterday I made the most amazing sandwich. It was about a pound of ground beef that I cooked with a layer of marbled cheddar on top of it. And then on top of that, I had some turkey bacon with a layer of lettuce and mayonnaise, followed by a fried egg and some avocado slices on 2 pieces of ciabatta bread. Now that was a sandwich. Dare say it, it was art. Now I'm hungry.
Don't get so bent out of shape, I said. Come here, Luna. We're running away.
Nicola, you're being too aggressive again.
Said the guy that looked like he was about to attack.
See you, Marlone. Luna and I are going to take a little jaunt.
A jaunt.
Oh my, please be careful and don't get her involved in anything.
Yeah, I know. Let's go, Luna.
Bye-bye.
I'm not so sure about this. It's rather worrying.
We still need to run into Isabel and run
You
into...
don't want to see him angry.
Did we run
He
into
really
anybody
blows
else?
his lid.
Blows his lid?
It's not important. But anyway, you don't really know about this land, huh?
Where are we going?
I thought I'd show you around.
Where are we?
This is the land of Isunia. To put it nice and simple, there's a lot of water, and there are 5 guilds. If you came here from another world, you don't know about the guilds, do you?
Nope.
Nicola Adele, is it really true that anyone who defeats you gets treated as a guild?
Anyhow, I'm the Forbidden Guild. My name's Nicola Adele.
Tough guy. No, tough guy. I needed to see more of you.
That guy just flew away.
Some people think that if they can beat me, then they'll get to be a guild too. But let me tell you, you don't want to be a guild.
How come you're a guild?
Because he's stronger than all of the guilds.
I can't say for sure. People think of me as a real hellspawn, some sort of monster.
Hellspawn?
God, what are you doing, you brat? You little hellspawn!
That's funny. I forgot that he called her that.
I don't think I'm such a bad monster, though. I'm just an okay monster. I can barely activate.
An okay monster? You're weird.
Anyway, it's this way.
Neat. Beyond death. More story. I love story.
Where am I?
Oh, come on. He just got warped here, too?
I died. How many times? How many times has this happened before? It's nice and cool. After each death, this body gets less and less familiar. Carved up, twisted, sewn up, and patched together. I'm a monster. Even my food isn't the same as the humans. Why did I come here anyway? I forgot. It had to be an experiment. Something like that. I got beaten up with some crazy weapon and then there was some sort of off-the-wall explanation. There was a big flash before my eyes. And then everything was different. Okay. This should do it. Finally. I had no reason to live. Regular maintenance was the only thing that had been keeping me alive. I closed my eyes and pushed my consciousness deep down. I thought I'd drown it here in this world. Figure out some way to die.
Oh, what seems to be the matter?
A particularly clear voice got in my way. Nothing. I'm fine. You can just leave me alone and...
This is one of my favorite places.
Who did this oddball think he was? Something about him seemed fishy. Oh? That's why I tried to flee. If I'd been able to die, anywhere would have been fine.
Is this your first time in this land?
My legs didn't stop because he seemed unsure. They stopped because he was so sure.
Where is it that you intend to go?
What's it to you?
This place is a bit too spacious to go wandering around without any destination.
This guy seems very helpful. Like, absurdly helpful.
I'm not wandering. There's a place I want to go.
Is it somewhere below the earth? Above the sky? Your destination is,
That's when I finally realized. The man standing before my eyes was no ordinary human. He'd been able to see through me for the most part. That's no business of yours.
My. How I wish you wouldn't say that.
I tried to intimidate him. But he just kept on grinning. I thought about punching him. But when I lifted my fist...
Please take a look at the scenery before you.
He began talking out of nowhere. And out of shock, I opened my mouth. What are you supposed to be?
I enjoy getting in the way of people who want to die.
Huh?
Huh.
Well, I managed to go on living. It's only fair that you do the same.
It was a smile to wipe away any irritation or doubts. Or was it the face of someone who was ready to battle?
I can't wait till we learn more about this guy.
Take a look over there.
I turned my head as he encouraged me. It was beautiful. The network of canals shimmered, and in the distance the people were smiling.
That's why this place is one of my favorites. Doesn't it make you want to go on living? It's so beautiful.
I wish we could see this view that they were looking at.
I am Marlone Median. You?
Nicola Adele.
What do you say, Nicola? Would you like to have some tea at my temple?
I'm fine.
Oh, so you don't enjoy tea then?
I can't eat human food, and I can't drink human drinks.
Then what is it that you...
Or... I thought I'd give him a bit of a shock, but his face didn't change a bit.
All right then.
You're a weird one.
Are you in any position to say that?
Says the guy that eats ore.
I chuckled, and suddenly I realized.
The friendly air of music is back. The accordion.
It's been quite a while since I last laughed.
That's it? I was expecting more backstory than that. Kindness. Ooh, battle.
You're yawning again.
That's one thing that won't change.
Well, it's been a blue moon since I've seen you in town, and you're stumbling around again.
I'm not stumbling around. I'm showing Luna here the sights.
That little girl. I haven't seen her around before. Where's she from? You're shy, aren't you? Oh, what a little sweetheart. If only my daughter were as well behaved.
Oh, that's right. You're the mother of that daughter that was running around helping Rowan.
Oh, it's Nicola. Hey, Nicola! I bet you did something bad again.
I love this child.
What did you say, young lady? Enough! Have you even cleaned your room yet?
No.
Then get to it!
No, I don't wanna. See ya, Nicola.
So long.
I tell ya, that child, she gets lost just like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nicola, but I have to chase down that girl.
And then she runs into Rowan.
Right. Take care.
You know, Nicola can be a little aggressive, but he's a nice man. He'll beat up all the bad guys for ya. But he's got a flighty streak in him. You seem like a down-to-earth young lady, though. So take good care of Nicola.
Yeah, down to earth. The under earth.
What did she just say to you?
She said you were nice.
Well, how about that?
You are an enigma wrapped in a trench coat.
Let's go this way.
Oh, this is where we run into Isabel.
You're sleeping, but you're still walking. You're weird.
Luna!
It's you.
Luna, you're here in this world too.
She hugged me. She's so nice. I've gotta go.
Wait, Luna, where is it you're going?
All there is this guy, so I'm going with him.
I like the way she says, I don't know.
All there is this guy.
This guy? Luna, you should come with me then. That way...
There we go, intense music.
Are we going to do this?
Might as well. See, I just woke up, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to take it easy on you.
No, please stop. She's my...
Stand back, Luna. I can just tell that he's dangerous. So this is what I have to do.
No, please stop. Don't fight.
Wizardess of Oz. When in doubt, make it an anime girl. Alright, now for a true test.
That old man's not a bad guy.
Out of my way.
Boop boop boop, boop ba doo. Let's see, we got card draw potential. Ugh.
You don't stand a chance.
Okay, if I don't draw a Burial Rite card, this is gonna be bad for me.
Nice and peaceful.
Okay, well, let's get this ticking.
We're always together, right, Nick?
Mysterian Summer Vale. Let's turn that into a skeleton, because that effect seems crazy. Yeah, I think we're fine with this result. Ooh, of course you had exactly 4 damage. Alright, so let's get the combo going.
The corrupted soil style will not tolerate evil!
I don't need a second Tithy, so we'll get rid of you. That's what we call a value engine.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
My value engine.
You're done for.
Stay away from the academy.
Oh, I'm almost gonna blast you for 7. See, now I gotta do stuff like this. And... I could play Tithy next turn, so I guess we'll get rid of the Spirit Curator.
Happy Undeath Day!
Ooh, nice. Let's make you bigger this time, because I'm afraid you might die again. Now that's a board state.
From the depths of depravity.
It won't be long now.
Experience my fury.
And she still died anyway. I mean... yeah, let's just do this. This'll kill it. Put one of you in the graveyard.
I'll show you.
You won't be forgiven.
Frolic with the spirits.
Unbelievable.
And then next turn...
Magic really does things for you.
yeah, that's a mega board state.
Frolic with the spirits.
Just look at the fact that I did all of that on one turn. This is what I mean about overstated.
Please stop already.
I just created way too much value in one turn. So it just meant that outside of having something that specifically countered what I was doing, she didn't stand a chance.
Luna, stay out of the way. That man is dangerous.
But
That being said, we had some of the worst early draws in that game.
Try this on for size.
Your magic's not from this world. You must be the same as Luna.
You're through.
So you weren't trying to challenge
I just noticed that he has cracks on his
Sorry,
face.
You're kidding. I was hitting you with everything that I had.
You want to come along?
And where do you suggest we go?
That I haven't decided.
I'm afraid I have to say no then.
All right. Well, take care then.
Luna, do you really have to stay together with that person?
she looks so sad. I wonder if she wants to come with me. I don't know. He's just really nice. But he's been taking care of me now. He's like a father.
Aww.
Sorry, Luna. She was someone you knew, wasn't she? I thought that she was another challenger.
You're still sleepy.
Day in and day out. Sure isn't easy.
I'm tired.
No, Roy, is Arias' story mode what's next? I forget. Or is he... No. He's the one, the penultimate one. Which means next is Eris. No, maybe it was Arias that's next.
Maybe we should take a break then.
Yeah.
Okay, I know a good place. It's this way. Here, let me give you a piggyback ride.
Now, we've already done Rowan. Rowan is the last one in the top row, which means... Yeah, the next story mode after this is Arias.
Really?
Followed by Eris, followed by Yuan.
You're tired, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're light as a feather. Be sure you eat that sandwich from earlier.
No, I'm not hungry yet.
Quite the little princess, aren't you? Let's get going anyway.
Yeah, she was a nobleman's daughter. Dainty is how I would definitely describe her if she wasn't so creepy. Young one. Ooh, another story one.
We're here.
It's so quiet.
Ah, and this is where him and Arias had that death match.
Right? This is my regular napping spot.
You're a big sleepyhead.
Eating and sleeping are about the only things I can do.
Are you really broken? Are you a monster?
Oh, I guess so. I'm a broken monster.
So you're like me.
I wouldn't say that. Even if it were true, I wouldn't say that.
Spoken like a true gentleman.
How come? I'm a monster. I'm bad. I'm hurting Mother and Father.
I don't know what you mean, but you're probably wrong. You're tiny, and you're light as a feather.
I don't think that determines monster or not, but go ahead.
Real monsters are huge. They're heavy. They're stronger than people. And they squash people. That's what makes them monsters. For example, you've got monsters like me.
So this is it.
Yep, there he is, right on cue.
And ones like this guy.
It's him.
Huh. Are you this so-called Nicola?
I am.
Magnificent. You brim with readiness for combat. You will show me your strength, will you not?
I don't mean to radiate anything. Luna, run away.
Hmm? That girl is stronger than she appears. Are you sure you need not fight in tandem with her?
You? Can't you see that she's a child?
She is no ordinary child.
No, she's only a child. She's tiny, she's delicate, and she cries all the time. Go on, run away.
But...
Remember where we met Marlone? Go and sit there. Ah, have a sandwich too.
You are entirely serene.
When Marlone passes by, get his attention. But don't cry or you'll put Marlone in a tight spot. Go on now.
Don't do it, okay?
Don't do it? Don't do what? I know get kids sometimes.
You are not intimidated in the least.
All right. I know that you're some sort of challenger for sure, but don't go dying or anything, though.
So I got a feeling we're not going to get to see this play out because it'll happen in Urias' story. So I guess that's why his is probably coming up next.
Do you mean to say that you can kill me? Me? Urias Formond?
No, I'm saying I'll try to avoid killing you. I don't like that sort of thing.
Oh, I see. So you could handle this attack of mine. I enjoy you. I approve of your power. Now show me your thirst for victory.
This is probably my only aspect about Urias that I like as a character, is that he's thirsty for battle, not for blood, and he's also thirsty to feel other people's thirst for victory.
Thirst, huh? Well, I threw that away long ago.
Then now is the time to recover it. May our revelry begin.
Sudden tidings.
Now what? Something's going to happen to him.
Oh dear, is something wrong?
Hey,
Something happened, didn't it?
that strong guy fought the old man.
I don't know the details, but it seems that Nicola has caused you some sort of trouble.
Now what? What do I do? How come I ran away? It was so nice, but I did it anyway.
Oh, it's all right, miss. I'll do something about this matter.
Really?
Yes, into formation.
Huh?
That is cool.
You have authorization to release the second restraints. Follow the trail of Nicola Adele and attempt to pacify the situation. Our protection be unto you.
Who is that? Are they nice?
Oh yes, they're my associates. Everything is fine.
Really? That's good.
I hope the Blade Reds get contacted.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He said I have to eat.
Oh, you have a sandwich?
He told me to eat. He said I have to eat. Him and me are monsters, but he said I wasn't a monster, so...
Oh boy. I don't think I understand 12-year-olds either.
You are in no way a monster, young lady, and neither is Nicola. There are no such things in this world.
But... I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'm gonna go now. Go to where the old man is.
Ah, miss, when you see Nicola, please give him this.
What is this? A stone?
Please hand it to Nicola. He'll be happy when he sees it.
Oh, it's some ore.
Okay. See you later.
He's a machine.
She seems to have taken quite a liking to Nicola. Ah, even still, things seem to be getting out of order. Could that mean that the hour has finally come?
Man, this guy is really cool. I can't wait till we get some insight on him. Scorn. I think this might be our final battle.
Thanks, Nicola. You really helped me.
Nah, it's nothing. I might have given you an earful, but, well... Anyway, I hope things go well for you.
Old man!
Luna? Luna, didn't I tell you to wait?
But I heard lots of shouting. I was worried about you. Huh? Oh, it's the dragon guy!
So he was one of your acquaintances? I knew he wasn't from around here.
It's the dragon guy.
Just gonna take a little nap. Between you and him, your world seems like a rough place.
Yep it is. And now it's asleep.
Did you fight with the dragon guy? What about the vampire?
Him? Oh, he went off somewhere. I tried to activate, but I couldn't. And then the folks from Escamali showed up, spoiled the whole thing. And just when I thought it was over, the dragon showed up. I only fought him out of pity.
Are you okay, old man?
I'm fine. That vampire was strong, so I'm just feeling a little rough around the edges.
Really? But people die all the time. Even you.
People, maybe, but not me. So you don't need to make that face.
That's right. He said he's died many times.
What face am I making? I can't tell.
One like you're about to cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
Says the girl about to cry.
I don't believe it for a second. You cry all the time.
These guys.
They just keep on coming today. Hi, Luna.
No.
Quite the little princess.
Those people are scary. You might die.
I'm not going to die. But saying that won't do much good, will it? You're a stubborn little one.
I kind of forgot that Yuan was a thing, because I've gotten so engrossed into this plot line between the Blade Rights and Counter Solari.
I'll be fine. Sorry, Mother and Father. Help me out just a little bit.
Keeper of Enigmas.
Save me, please.
Out of the way.
Okay, so we want that to be a way for Invoke. And I guess we'll keep you.
Truth.
Truth. Alright.
Whirling into action.
Okay, so we're gonna take some damage.
You're mean.
Clash, draw a card. Okay, where are all of my burial rites?
I must return back to my homeland. I can't lose here.
Okay. Let's get that 3-4 off of him. I like the voice actor for this card. I think it's the same voice actor that does Finral from Black
I'm a
Clover.
wonderful Princess Prim.
Move.
For the noble Princess Prim!
Okay. I think we're gonna take some damage here. I'm willing to take some damage.
Lovely day for a fight.
Stay out of my axis reach.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Is that the best you can do?
Ow!
Thank you. There's my win cons. I think we do this.
Happy on Death Day!
The corrupted to play?
I was hoping that we'd get the Shang-Chi out of that.
The corrupted soul style will not tolerate evil!
この墓所は我らの地冷たき同調
Is this the end?
Okay. We've outvalued our opponent, so now we just turn face.
分かり合えん分かり合えん この墓所我らの地
I'll show you!
Here we go again.
よかろうもう返さない
Back with the spirits!
Let us battle together!
This is a pretty commanding position in my
分
opinion.
かり合えん
邪悪あるところ風はそこに吹く
Okay, so
Frolic with the spirits!
Defeated!
then let's get this guy out.
この墓所我らの地
風が導く
And now we win.
Embrace chaos.
I can't contemplate how they're gonna break this board state.
I've got a real bargain for you.
A 6-9 with Ward. Damn! That's annoying.
Frolic with the spirits!
How could I lose?
Let's get a board state again.
He make it all better.
魂の価値ご存知ですかい
冷たき同調
雨つ風風が導く
Okay, now let's see them break this board state.
A princess for a day! Embrace chaos. Over here!
Tina, it suits you.
Oh boy. 4-9 with Ward. Okay. So I only need to
It's just business.
smash you here.
No overtime, not today. Come hither.
You can poke.
しますぜ
冷たき同調
雨つ風 How could I lose?
And let's just put you on the board.
None of your beeswax.
風が導く
What? Lucius, don't look at me like that.
The Lance of Courage.
You're mean. Thanks. This was fun.
分かり
Over
合えん
here.
We did it. Let's. Tithy will make it all better.
For justice.
Nice. He played big wards. We played big wards. But
Mother,
we've got
Father,
such big
thank you.
wards. Dirty big wards. I've lost where I'm going with this skit.
You're in pain, but you just won't quit, will you? Pathetic. I can't stand that sort of thing. You can lurk around if you want, but quit sticking your nose into my business already. Oh, what a day. It's just one thing after another.
Who were those people?
I can't tell their true colors yet.
True colors?
They ought to just leave me alone. They're too worried all the time.
What are you saying?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, that seems to be the last of them. All this moving's made me work up an appetite. What do you say we go somewhere else?
I'm not hungry.
I'm useless on an empty stomach. I get sleepy right away.
Oh yeah, she never gave that thing to him that Marlone gave her.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. We should go find somewhere else. There are too many people around here anyway. I don't feel like taking a nap.
Emotion. Oh. We got one more battle.
Back up the hill I go.
Hey, do you live on that hill?
Yep.
More or less. I sleep at Marlone's when it's raining, though.
Don't you have a house?
Nope.
Nah, not anymore. I lost it a long time ago.
Me too. I don't have a house either. Not anymore. Not even in my dream.
You're gonna break my heart.
But it's true. It all happened because I was bad.
You came to this world to save your mother and father, didn't you?
Yeah. I heard that Mother and Father are hurting because of me. But I can't do anything about it.
Their souls are
Dad,
bound to you.
I wanted to help Mother and Father, but I didn't want to be alone. And now...
You can't really use necromancy. Or maybe you use it a little too well. That Rowan fellow from earlier, he's worried about his own power. It doesn't matter whether you wish for it or not. There's nothing quite as bad as having too much power.
On that, we can agree.
I already let that guy know. I guess I'll fill you in too. How to deal with more power than you can handle, that is.
Really?
Well, I've always had to have a way to deal with my power. Maybe I'm still not that great, but anyway.
Were you sad too? Like me?
There were times when I was sad, but I'm not so active anymore. Now I mostly just zone out. I don't want him to end up like this. And I sure don't want you to either. That'd be the end. But you wouldn't even be able to end it all. I'm not good with words. Use what strength you've got.
All right. Mother, Father, I'm sorry for hurting you. And you too, old man.
I'm fine. I won't die. So let's begin.
I won't die.
I'm sorry.
You must really be suffering.
We don't need that till later. This gives us an early turn 3 play, so keep it. And we get another one anyway. Nice, that's a turn 1 play. Let's see.
My oath isn't true. I'm gone.
Ooh, he's playing Barrel Right too. What do you do? Should I kill you? Should I be worried? Now we're going to keep getting the value engine. And we'll put something on so we have a board presence. The goal is to get 5 shadows by turn 5. And something in the graveyard to bring back.
Not today.
Oh, we have both of our win cons in our opening hand. I just now realized that. We don't need 2 of you. We don't need you for a while, so you can go away.
I won't die again fighting on.
It's just a 7/7 on turn 4.
Dead and fighting on.
Totally not overstated.
I am Belinus the Shining.
Don't break.
Everdark sticks.
Decay and shine.
That hurts.
I won't die again.
Life does what I say.
I'm beat.
Eternity Hunter.
Dad, I make them both.
Should I be concerned? Recover a play point.
You beckoned.
Let's just sacrifice a zombie. Gets this off the board. We have so much stuff in the graveyard.
You're going to wake up now.
Excuse me. What?
I'll live again.
Put the Zhang-Ji in the bin.
Did he make it all better? The corrupted soul style will not tolerate evil. I'll show you.
Nice, and we can trade. We're pretty much set in stone here.
I wasn't going to hurt you.
My oath is eternal. I'm gone.
Oh, that's Mordecai. Okay.
Pig souls, they're where it's at. Killing never gets boring. No overtime, not today.
Alrighty. Okay, this is actually proving to be a challenge.
Killing never gets boring.
Show me your death.
Oh, don't run away! I'm full. Killing never gets boring.
Probably should kill it here.
Don't you wanna die? Don't you wanna die?
The void, it beckons me.
The void, it beckons me.
Dead and fighting on.
Why are you letting me live?
Oh, Mordecai's finally gone.
I'll live again and fighting on.
Let's rebuild our board state. Let's get rid of their board state.
I won't die again.
My oath is eternal. I'm gone!
Oh, so much for that.
My oath is eternal. I'm gone!
Okay, we'll play 2 of these.
Happy Undeath Day!
Shang-Chi.
Happy Undeath Day! Happy Undeath Day! Happy Undeath Day!
Okay, we'll just take 7 to the face.
I am Belinus the Shining!
Big souls, they're where it's at.
But I'm the living one! Frolic with the spirits!
That hurts.
Okay, that'll force him to trade with my 7/7.
My oath is
Another one?
I'm gone! My oath is eternal. I'm gone!
Frolic with the
This
spirits!
isn't over. That hurts.
Beckons!
Why are you letting me
Killing
live?
never gets boring.
I'll live again!
Here we go.
Frolic
Don't
with
you
the
wanna
spirits!
die?
That hurts.
Beckons!
We're just gonna keep outvaluing. We're running out of steam though.
Death for eternity.
You're mean!
We pulled through.
That hurts.
Frolic with the spirits!
Are we done yet?
That was an actual challenge. He had me on the ropes there a few times. 2 Mordecais on the field.
What
Yikes.
should I do?
Luckily, we just had a big enough board to where he was playing catch up.
Mother,
I'm not able to act on it.
Father.
You're helpless, aren't you? You can try and try, but you can't hold it in. That makes sense. It's only natural.
I just wanted to help Mother and Father. So why?
You're little, so your power and emotions are bound together, and you can't hold your emotions back. So your emotions and your power both explode all at once.
No. No.
And that's why this chapter is called Emotion.
I talked to Rowan about reason. Now I'm going to talk with you about your emotions.
Emotions?
Your power is more or less inseparable from your emotions. Anger, sadness, and hatred. Those emotions are what's driving your power. It's hard to control them, so you don't hold them in. You fill them up.
Fill them up?
You're lonely. You don't want to be alone. So even though you want to get away from your mother and father, you don't.
It's my fault. I knew it was.
Well, yeah, but that's just the way things go. You're a kid after all.
What should I do? Should I die? That won't even help, will it?
Hey, that's enough of that talk. If it's loneliness that's causing the problem, then you only need to get rid of the loneliness. Suppose it's the solitude that's binding your parents. Then to free your parents, you need to free yourself from the solitude. Most likely.
In other words, you need friends.
So, stop being lonely? How?
Make friends.
There are lots of different ways. You could make friends or find a special someone, but you're too young for that. Well, anyway, find someone who can be together with you.
Together with me?
Luna, you should come with us. You could get hurt if you're all alone.
Okay.
Ah.
How come you're hugging me?
There you go. Have a pat on the head.
Have a pat on the head. That's funny.
There isn't anybody. I'm bad. I'm a monster.
Oh my! You did not just have that flashback. I said, no, there's nobody that could look at me that way.
Didn't I tell you that you're not? You're just a normal little girl. A normal little girl like any other.
But how should I make friends? I can't kill them, can I? Because once you kill someone, that's it. They're gone.
How to make friends, huh? Well, I don't have any friends either.
You don't? But isn't that nice guy your friend?
Marlon? He just likes taking care of people. He's a bit of an eccentric.
So, are you lonely too?
Yeah. No. Well, probably not.
Do you want to be friends then?
Huh? So that's where this was going.
Does that mean no?
It's not a no. It's just that well, I'm really pretty broken.
You don't want to be friends? Well, I don't want to be friends either. I hate you.
Oh boy, we're back to this. It's gone full circle.
You sure love to pout. Okay, we're friends.
Really?
I didn't see this coming.
I didn't
But
see
really.
This was nice. This was nice. I hope we get more of this.
Yay! Yes! You're my very first friend then!
Looks like that's the case, isn't it? Oh, I'm terrible with kids.
You keep saying that, but you're doing a great job.
Now, so I'll give this to you.
Doing better than most.
Is this some sort of ore? Why do you have this?
That nice guy gave it to me.
So you got this from Marlon? He sure has a way with people. No, but wait. In that case, shouldn't you have given this to me earlier?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go. You're going up to the hill, right? You have to play with me there.
This is my reward for playing the hero. What did I get myself into?
Welcome to parenthood. Explosion. Oh. Got one more battle, it looks like. Are we fighting Arias for the final deathmatch? Is that what's happening?
We're here. Hey, let's play.
You're sure feeling peppy all of a sudden.
Ugh. My hand is getting tired.
Hey, how do you like to play?
Huh? Well, I sleep, and I knock people walking through town into the sky.
That's boring. Let's play hide and seek.
This place is full of monsters. You could get hurt, easy. You just got attacked, didn't you?
It's fine, because you're here. You're my friend, so you'll make sure I'm safe.
Really? But how am I supposed to protect you while you're hiding?
Don't you want to play?
Oh boy. This is the problem with 12-year-old logic.
It's not that. It's not that. So don't cry.
Okay then. You go hide, and I'll seek.
Are there any good hiding places here?
1, 2, 10. I made my very first friend. This is great. I'm gonna play until I get sleepy. 11, 19, 30.
How old is she again? I was told like 12, but even at 12 I knew how to count to 30. Oh, come on. Can we go one story without you guys mucking it up?
Who's there?
You're another Outworlder.
What? Who are you?
What are you plotting with the Forbidden Guild?
I don't know what you're saying. I'm playing with my friends, so go away.
You're an assassin. You're also a human adult. She's 12. What could you possibly imagine she's plotting?
You've been judged a dangerous element and will be eliminated.
Who made that decision?
Stop making such a scary face. I just want to play with my friend.
You know, Leod, if you're the leader of Counter Solari, I think you need to rein in your men, because they're making too many decisions on their own. And that's probably what's escalating the problem of making you guys look like the bad guys. Ugh, I didn't want to have to talk about Counter Solari. It's just problem after problem with these guys.
Don't get in my way.
You will be eliminated. End of the line for you.
No turn 1 play, but we got our win con in hand already. Whenever your leader takes damage to restart, that's cool.
You cold.
Okay. Let's just keep building a board state.
Useless. Useless.
Summon a forest bat. Okay, so you're gonna flood the board. Get it. I'm gonna go for the mana efficient play. I think I should take this card out.
This ache, this thirst, quench them.
Ow! You're mean!
I think we play this. Nice. Make them waste their amulet.
Zuko.
Get ready.
We're gonna take some beatings here.
You're mean!
It's a gamble. Come on, Zhang-Ji. Roll the dice.
The corrupted soul style will not tolerate evil!
That works. So you trade here,
Useless. Useless.
and you trade here.
There was nothing to be afraid of.
There we go. Next turn we start punching face.
That's again. I'm not a kid anymore.
This will end.
Or not, she's just gonna wipe our board.
Something tasty. That's what I need.
Okay.
I'm the living one.
Cluster bones, baby.
Want to play? Let Tiffy make it all better.
There we go. Now we have a commanding board presence.
The conclusion.
The conclusion, my ass. You're just gonna kill my ward creature at best. Who is going to trade with both of your board?
I'll show you.
Thud.
Gaze into the crystal. The path of crimson for you.
Oh no.
What have you
That's what
been
was giving me a
into?
commanding board state. And now it's back. Or we just punch you for lethal. That also works.
I was just playing. Get out of the way!
Necromancy. You're dangerous after all. Our purpose demands you vanish.
Are you gonna give me back the time I just spent crawling through the brush?
It's you!
Nicola Adele, the Forbidden Guild.
Listen, you stay away from me. It's not like I go meddling in your business.
That is a good point.
All obstacles to our founding mission will be removed. That's all.
Ha! You just made me lose hide and seek. I mean, I really wasn't set on winning, but still.
You must.
He wasn't. Why? That's the thing that pissed me off.
That I am. I'm sure bigger than you. Strong enough for you?
Just punch him into the sky.
I'm a monster, all right. So get out of here. So it's beginning.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm okay. Who was that person? Do you know him?
He's a hide-and-seek pro. I'd be happy if his friends would stay hidden. But it looks like they really want to play.
Oh boy, you probably shouldn't have worded it that way. Whoa!
No. No. This is bad.
Hey, there was just a big noise in the town.
Explosions.
Why does it have to end up like this? Maybe I shouldn't be here with Luna.
I'm scared. What's happening?
It's a war. It's the human, stupid, pointless, and cruel war.
And that's probably going to end the chapter. The Winds of War. We did it! And we cleared this mission. We cleared this story. Which means next time we'll continue on with... Rias. My least favorite playstyle. Look forward to that. But until next time.